Glad to have you with us from Ross-Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Purdue Boilermakers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
The Purdue Boilermakers have a unique and beautiful stadium. Ross-Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana is a fun place to watch a game. The gold and the black, the home of the biggest drum in all of the bands. Not only that, every time the team scores, a loud train whistle gets the crowd riled up. Guys?
Okay, Holly. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will take the field first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
To the air on second down. The throw to the outside is complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. They'll run the option. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. So Notre Dame's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. There you see the explosive Aeneas Williams. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Play fake. Carr rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Throwing, Carr. Got a man, it's Gilbert. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to pass, it's Carr. Makes the grab on the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Running inside, it's Williams. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Quarterback making adjustments. Sends it back in motion. Play action, C.J. Carr. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Carr. Oh, they're after him. They get to him as he throws.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
From the gun on 3rd down, Carr makes the grab. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion giving them a fresh set of downs. There's some room. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Play action, Carr. Fires to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a 3rd down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals because, you know, kicking field goals sometimes down the road can come back to bite you.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. And it's right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the... But nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. On target.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimum gain.
Finds his man. It's Townsend. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Some misdirection with the counter. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. At the end of that play, there is still a member of the Fighting Irish down on the field. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Boilermakers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Complete in the middle. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The Boilermakers want to move quickly.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find their rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Young. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he stopped at the 15. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Williams. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Wants to adjust the pattern. Carr on play action. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. How about that Mike linebacker bringing the heat right up the middle?
Right down Broadway, right in the middle of the defense. This is the guy that sees everything, makes all the calls, and you could tell he knew it. And
this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't. Just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered.
Oh, he's got some space. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
The Boilermakers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it. It's Gibson. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Hands it off on the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and 6 yards to go. He'll set up to throw. Gets open down the middle. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And wait a second, there's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out. Might be the worst case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. The run inside. It's Gibson. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Headed outside for the line. It's Gibson. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. He gets a hand on it. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Here comes the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Purdue! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. Tackled and brought down right at the... there. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Might be changing the route. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give on the counter. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just
there he goes. Still on his feet. What a run to get them into enemy territory, and he's out of bounds at the 40. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Here's Carr to throw. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Gilbert.
man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job.
Headed to the end zone. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Snagged out of the air. Timeout called by Purdue. It's their second. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Offense changing the play. Motion from the wide receiver. Throwing, Carr. He wants it all. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his 3rd receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into this season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, and time is running short. It's complete to the left. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Again, it's Jarrett Gibson. They'll stop him short of the first down. It brings up 4th, but the defense doesn't have any timeouts and can't stop the clock. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with a look at Wisconsin taking on the number 13 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's the Badgers coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And that's a win streak now, 2 in a row after starting the season 1-1. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in West Lafayette. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard at the 19. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Carr unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. He might want another play. Play fake. Carr. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
It's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Throwing right. It's caught. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. Really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Going to the run, it's Williams. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
if you are a fan of old school running the rock, you absolutely love this drive. 80-plus yards. They've done it mostly on the ground. That last run now sets them up even closer to the goal line. And you can see these defenders, they're looking over to the sideline looking for answers. They don't know what the front needs to be, if they need to substitute more big guys on the field. They can't stop the running game.
Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Irish! And that one will put them up here in the second half. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. They'll start on the ground with Jarrett Gibson. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And what a great way to start the second half if you're on defense. You did some really good things in that first half, and so you set the tone here early by getting a sack, and you were sending a clear message to this offense that this second half ain't going to be easy.
And the Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No fair catches here, looking for room. They stop him immediately, flying down. Started. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Running inside, it's Williams. Makes it past the marker. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. The pull and throw off the RPO. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Play action, C.J. Carr. Zings it complete to the right. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Big-time play there in the passing game. That's important for Notre Dame, too, as a program, because we know they've always been able to run the football, and we've seen them in recent years get to the playoff. They've reached national championship games, but they haven't been able to pull it off. For this program to take the next step, they have to be more consistent and dynamic in the explosive passing game, and I think this guy gives them the opportunity to take the program to the next level.
They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but
here's a little room there. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. Here's Carr to throw. Here's the pressure. Picked off to stop the threat. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's Gibson to begin the drive. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Out of the gun, they'll run it with Gibson. Breaks into the open.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Here's Gibson one more time. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the third quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Red pass, it's complete. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. If you can't win it all, you might as well try to ruin things for your rival, and that's exactly what we've got working here. Pressure coming. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. And it's good! Tie ball game here in the fourth.
And they trust their kicker, and he drills it. He drills it and ties this game up early in the fourth quarter. Man, this one looks like it's going to be a great finish. We're all knotted up.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage. 17. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. And as they say, it's a brand new ball game. That field goal tied it up, and now let's see if they can put together a winning drive. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Makes him talk to the hand. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one looming. Got the quick pass. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. They'll give it to him again. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Finds a little space. There's a crease. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They move on top here in the 4th.
That's a huge score for this offense, and as a head coach, you love to see your team respond. Obviously, your defense gives up a field goal on the last possession to tie the game. Offense doesn't even flinch. You come out on the field, you execute, you march it down the field, score a touchdown, and you punctuate that drive, retaking the lead and putting all the pressure back on your opponent.
Getting set for the point after. Oh, they block it. He's got it, and he can go with it. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they finish it off in style with a 47-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Let's see if this offense comes out swinging from the first play of the drive down late. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll run it from the gun.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Bringing the heat. Makes the grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The defense will try to hold up one more time. Under 2 minutes to go. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires quickly. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
He'll work his way down to the 28. The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
And I like it. Very smart defense, understanding the clock, understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Lets it fly. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
And if you're the defense right now,
field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football. 4th down, great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock and get out of here with a win.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. He'll take it himself. Timeout called by Purdue. It's their 2nd. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Throwing, Carr. Got his man to the left. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
he has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Brought down after a big run, and that is the way to put an exclamation point on this one. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. The run inside. It's Mobley. Got enough for the 1st. Could be an alley. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Play action, Carr. Under fire. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. So you think they shouldn't run up the score like this? I remember an old story of one coach telling the other one, I only coach one team, man. It's your job to stop me.
Yep, I like that approach. That should be your philosophy, but that doesn't mean you don't remember that. You have a turn later on, a lot of times, when your team's better, to do the same thing, to return the favor, and make him forget that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th. They march 72 yards, and they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. It's a long shot, I know, but you have to keep fighting till the bitter end, Jesse.
They call it a long shot for a reason, because they've still technically got a shot. I know it's not great, David, but let's see these guys fight to the end.
It's not great, but keep fighting, keep spinning that pill around. Use every second on this clock to try to get this game as close as you can.
What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, this offense hasn't had a ton of success today. It's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm. Protection has been a bit spotty and iffy. Quarterback's got to raise his level of play here late in this 2-minute situation if they're going to get the win.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next.